Right then, so I thought I'd make a quick video on how to fade your hair. So as you can see, I started a little bit late. I've only just done one step. So what I've done is literally, you see that line there? Just take it all the way down, all the way, everything, see? All the way down. Take all the hair off that you see with your detailers. If you're not sure about detailers, just let me know now and I can refer you to some, okay? And then after you've done all that and you've brushed all the little hairs off, we have these are shavers. They're called foil shavers. And then all you're gonna do is switch them on. You're gonna wanna leave just a little bit of gap. Don't take it right up there because then it'll be harder to blend for you. So you want a little bit of a gap, maybe a finger's length, maybe just like, you know, finger's width. And everything below that you wanna kind of shave. So I'll finish that up and then I don't know if you can see the gap. As you can see, I've left like a little bit of a gap. And let me finish up and then I'll get back. Right, I am back. I've just shaven all that bit. I don't know if you can see. I've left just that bit there. So that dark line, you're going to get your detailers, turn them upside down, and you're going to go up at that line just to get rid of that little bit of a dark spot. You can do it with this, just don't apply that much pressure. If you want to do it with these, you just go up a little bit, but don't apply pressure because it will take it all off. You just kind of want to get rid of that line. So let me just get rid of that line and then I'll come back. Oh, actually, hold on. Get my detailers. Okay, right, that. You can't see no more harsh line. So just go around and do that. So let me do that and I'll come back to you. Right, so I've done that step. To be honest with you, this side was absolutely fine all the way around. It was just mainly this side. So then what you're going to do is you're going to get your clippers, and then what you're going to do is you're going to open the lever all the way. So that makes it into a half. And what you're going to do is you're going to go up and make another line. So we're only like this up to here should only take you about 5 minutes. It's not a long process. And this same thing, you're going to take it up, make a line all the way, the same width, and follow the same headline. So you've got that line there. So you're going to do the same with this, that same line. So don't go straight in and out all the way. You can go higher at the back because it dips. So let me just try and get it in an angle for you. So if you look here, you can go a little bit higher towards the back because it dips. If you don't want to keep the dip, it just gives you that extra bit of room for fading. So this is kind of like a little bit of a drop fade. As long as you finish above this bone, you're okay. Sometimes I leave this bit all the way down up to here, just above this bone. Yeah, if you go below it, you're not supposed to go below this bone here. Anything you fade should be above, so you can create any kind of pattern. There's been times where, let me show you, I've gone like this, so it goes round like that and it dips. It's a proper round shape. So it all depends on you on what shape you want to do. So I just do really whatever I feel like on the day. I just do it. I don't really think about it anymore. I just kind of do it how I see fit. So let me show you this then. So this is again open, and I'm just going to go up a little bit. Now my hair hasn't grown that much. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me over there. My hair hasn't really actually grown that much. So it's only, you're barely able to see the line, which makes it harder if you can't see the line as much, because you don't know how far up to go. But when you keep doing it, you'll just get the hang of it. Now the thing is with these clippers, I don't have to keep going over it, is because they are that powerful. So I don't need to keep going over the same spots. It just takes it, knocks it straight off for me. There's other clippers that if you buy cheaper ones, Then you have to keep doing it. Look, you can not on these ones you can hear the crunch as well. So it's been cut in here. Hear the crunch? Yeah. And if you look here, look, there's no crunch because it's already been done. So I'll go around and I'll do that border all the way around your head. Alright? And I'll get back to you. Right, I've done that. It's literally taken me not even a minute. It shouldn't take you long, but obviously if you haven't done it before, it will. So bear that in mind. I'm just going to try and move this camera so you can see it a bit better. Right, what side can you see? You can see that side. Right, so I'll just quickly go over it so you know. So there it is, look, there's the line. And all you want to do is just go up to the line. Make sure your lever is all the way open. Same thing on that side. And then you're just going to go all the way around like that. It shouldn't take you long at all to do this. The only thing I would suggest is that if you're new, to grow your hair out, because to see this line here is very, very hard if you haven't got much growth. This line should actually be more visible, that you can see there. So just so that you know where you've gone up to, so when it comes to fading this out, you'd know where your line is. But obviously because it's only a week's growth, I haven't got that much growth. So yeah, just do that. Shouldn't take you long. Mine's already done, I'll just keep going over it. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. Then the idea is whatever you have put at the top, so that was our half open up to here. So you've got to basically blend this bit down. So you've got to blend this bit down. So whatever you see from that line, you've got to blend that. So whatever you've used up the line, so everything below this should be below that. Yeah, so you close that, so you know that that's the top is highest, that you've done it from there. So everything below here should be lower than what you've put in to get rid of that line there. So to get rid of it, we'll open it up halfway, so that's halfway of mine. And we'll just go halfway into the fade. So I don't know if you can see that, but you can see that side. Okay, so right, so you can go all the way around. I normally go all the way around, but I'll just show you this side. And then what I'll do is I'll close that off and open it maybe one click and see how you go. It's just about erasing this bottom line. You just want to use a corner. Can you see I'm using a corner just to pick out any darkish kind of spots? And we've got a little bit above that line because you know you've got one more click left to come under. So there you are, just tap tap tap. I'll just open it for 1 second. I'm not going this high, I'll just open up the level for a second. Okay, and then I'm going right down to 0. Right. If you still see a little bit of a line, I don't know if you can, I don't know how well you can see this, but if you can see a little bit more of a line, so you know that here you've got the detailers just under. So to get a little bit of that line out, you go back to the detailers because they're the most like skin. you can put your shavers on there and go down, but I would never ever do that. I have done it before, but I wouldn't advise anybody to do that because you can take a chunk out. So this is the best way. Use the corner, and any line that you see, just give it a little touch. Remember, you want to keep these at the bottom of your line. You don't want to take these all the way up here, otherwise you'll knock everything back out. Yeah? So any of that little bits that you can see, just to blend them lines back in. And there you are. Yeah, that's good enough. Don't worry about this top line, we haven't got there yet, so don't worry about that. I don't know how well you can see that. Right, let me get back to you. Right, I've done the other side. It's the same thing, so I'm just going to show you how to do it on one side, so it'll be better for you. So, I don't know if you can see that bit. Yeah, so now we're going to try and attack this line here. So what we're going to do is always keep a brush in your hand, it's a fading brush, just to get rid of them little hairs that flick out. So yeah, so you can see clearly what you're doing. So we're going to put the number 1 attachment on. So we'll put that on, and then we're going to open it. So to take that line out now, we're going to go up to about there, but we're going to just ignore that line, and then once we put the line in all the way across again with the 1.5, this is basically 1.5, this is open, that's full 1. So open, we're going to go here, then we're going to close it, we're going to go under it. But to fully get this line out, we're going to have to change the guard to half. So we might need a half open on there, and maybe just a little bit of closed, that half, midway half attachment, just to get rid of that line. So anyway, it's the 1 open, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it there. I can't really see, I don't want to move my mirror, so I know you guys won't see. Right, so you can do that. You can put your 1.5 roughly about there. You won't see another line up there because it's already short up here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to scissor cut that bit, so leave that bit. So you know that your 1 open, which is 1.5, is about here. So you want that to all be 1.5, right? And just follow it all the way at the back as well. So let me just do the back bit and I'll get back to you. Right, I've been around with the 1 open, as you can see. Now look, there's no other visible line where I've taken it up to. The only visible line is this one here now. So that's the one that we have to concentrate on getting out. So still 1.5, I'm just letting you know that, look, I have done it. Also, the technique, you don't want to dig in, yeah? You want to kind of go in and then flick, flick, flick. Because if you dig in, you'll start taking this bit top hair off, which you don't really want to touch, because you want kind of that darkness. So you don't want to, you can go in, keep it always flat, so flat and then out, flat, out, flat, out, yeah? So it's still the same one, open one. I'm just going to show you the technique. That's what you want to do. Right, so then we're going to close the lever. So now it's an actual one. So let me get my brush. Always keep your tools clean. Right, so this is a full one now. Okay, so you can still see the line, but it's lightened up. So remember what I told you, you're gonna whack the half on here. So let me go around do my other head, the other side of my head, and then we're gonna change the guard to a half, and then I'll just show you what to do with that. But let me just finish off my other side, and I'll get back to you. Right, so this is the half guard, as you can see. Yeah. So we're gonna put that on. So the last one that we done. The last one that we done was one half open, then we went down to one closed. So this half open should blend into that one that we did. So that line there, I might need to close it a bit. I'll just see how it goes and then I'll talk you through it. So it's open half now. That's halfway. Oh, right. Give me 1 second. Right, I did take off the guard only because I couldn't get that little bit out, but that's your detail work which needs to still obviously be done. But I'll show you. Let me just take the camera off this. Give me 1 second. Right, so that's almost complete. That side. Yeah, it's just a few little lines just to get rid of, but that you just do freehand and just clear all that out. But yeah, and that's just your detailing work that's left to do. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, and depending on what you want to do here, because mine's already short, so I normally use thinning scissors here and comb, or you could put like a number 4 on, or a number 3 even, to level it up, but I'm not going to touch any of that because I want that to grow like all the way up to here. So, but that's like basically the main page. So this side's done, this side hasn't been done. You can still see like a line there compared to, hold on, let me get the light on it, compared to that side. Yeah, see this little sharp line. So depending on how blurry you want it, so if you want it more blurry, you'd go a bit more higher and you can get all that blurred out. But I'm still going to probably take the 1.5 a little bit higher, just to kind of give it that shape from the top. So yeah, that's the fading techniques that I use.